I'm so confused. This thing is just right. Okay, so we had 9:30 a.m. push up, right? And I was bullish going into the day, but we've kind of hit all the targets I had in just one move. So now I just have to wait to see if we're going for Friday's high. Expect like a retracement, then we can see if we can take anything. So this was where we reacted off of this fair value gap, the green box here. But the reason why I didn't really do anything with it because we had relative equalers. So I needed this to be taken out first before anything, but we did not, and just kept going higher. So the day could just go like this. Then once it's like 10, 15, 30, 30, price would just go like this and have something like that. We'll watch and see what happens. So ideally, if this candle here had closed somewhere, let's say this candle had closed here, somewhere here, this is what I would have wanted us to come into here. Then you cannot take a trade aiming for Monday's high, but this candle was bought up 100 points. So the only thing I want to say now is for us to do this. If we should come here before hitting this high, if we should come here, then you can actually look for a setup for Friday's high. But once we hit here, then there's nothing to do today, to be honest. You just have to watch and see what happens. So looking at ES on the 4 hour, we had a swing low here. Then we had today take it out, come into this 4 hour gap, which I had outlined because I wanted to see price trend to it today for me to learn look for buys. Everything happened just like I wanted, but couldn't get an entry. So we had that. Then you can go down to the 15. Okay, nice close. We needed this candle to close somewhere here. Then a retracement down into here. But we didn't have that. We just kept going higher. So there was nothing we could really do. On EU, we did trade into this gap, right? We rejected, which is nice, but we took out the high now. We're trading lower. So until we close above here, I'm not looking for anything. So what I want to say now is this. A candle close above like this. Then I'll look for something like EU. Gold is just going higher. I either go to top here, which it did, right? This gap. So I'm going to explain it in the video, but the space between here and here is called a fair value gap. We like to see price trading to it for bullish. This white one is a bearish one. So if you want to sell, you'd want to see price come into here and then sell. So on gold, we got into this daily gap. So on the daily, we're in this gap. So I needed to see a rejection. If we're going to, so from the daily, you go to the 4 hour, right? I needed to see a rejection off of that daily into this gap. Then see if we drop like this, meaning we are respecting that bearish gap, and I'm going to look for sells for this weekly gap. But if we should reject, I'm going to look for buys. We rejected nice, but we didn't close above here, above this gap. Slowly just grinding up, then we closed. But there's no real setup for me. Right, we're only forming one here. So if on the 4 hour, like in 4 hours, if this candle in 4 hour, if this candle closes like this, leaving this gap open, then maybe later today or tomorrow, I'll be expecting price to trade into it. I'll be looking for a buy off of this gap and this other block here. I'll be looking for a buy for all-time highs on gold. So I'm bullish on gold, but it just hasn't given me the setup I'm waiting for. It did do what I expected here, but like look at this. It's not clear. Look at it on the hourly. We came, we inverted, which is nice, right? You could buy this inversion. I trade like that, but I needed it to come deep into here because see we had this space here. We did not slow grind up. We came down, took out liquidity, we inverted again. So what I want to say is if we should do something like that here on the 4 hour, I'll expect retracement into this breaker. So swing low, high, low. This is a bullish breaker. So let me explain bullish breaker. Let me check what these markets are doing first. Nothing happened. So bullish breaker, for example, is something like this. We had price come high, lower low. This is where you're buying. So this is your bullish breaker. This is the bullish breaker. We had a low, we created a high, a lower low. So why do we call it a bullish breaker? If you want to sell, you want to see price go lower, right? You have a displacement. People are going to be selling here. Your stop loss is going to be on the swing guide. You, if you want to buy, what are you waiting? You want people stop to be taken for you to buy, right? So as it's taken, plenty of people will be buying. What do you want to see price do? You want to see price trade into this bullish breaker, have people buying, have most of them, if not all, get scared and remove their orders, and then you're buying off of this bullish breaker to keep going higher. So you want something like that, and then this, which was what we had here. This. So that's basically what I want to see, right? We've broken this high. So basically, this is this high is this low, right? Taking this low is this. Have we done this? This is that would this is this. So what am I expecting? This candle to come lower. So what I'm expecting now is this to trade into here. Then I'll be expecting us to keep going higher. So what I'm waiting for now is for us to trade into here. Then I'll be expecting bullish prices up. But on EU, we're just dropping, so I'm gonna wait to see, sure. I mean, I'm just gonna wait to see what we do when we come here. I don't think there's any trade for me till we get here, because I like the close on ES. It's clear we are bullish on ES. So what I just explained about bullish breakers, right? That's what we have here on the 4 hour, which is very good, right? You had a low, you had a high, you had a lower low, right? So what you're saying here is this. So what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for this retracement into the bullish breaker. Then I want to buy off of it, right? So what do we have? We have the swing low, high, lower low, which is this, a break above that high. We have that here and here. So when I wanted us to break this side, like I said then, on this, wait for us to trade into it, then I'll buy to take out this high. But we just have a straight candle just taking it out. So now I have to wait for a retracement into here, right? Then I'll be looking for what? Also respect this bullish order block, this bullish breaker, right? Then I want to buy off of it for a high created here and for this high. So basically, this is like a bullish market structure. So that's on the 4 hour. Let's bring it down to the 1 hour. Basically the same thing. Low, high, lower, low. As we've taken this, I needed us to close above this white gap. That's an inversion. A retracement into this other block. Then I'll be buying to take out this high, which was what my London high, and then this high. Because I'm anticipating price to just do what I'd shown you, right? To do this. I was anticipating price to do, which price did, but look at this candle. Just went for my targets. Like literally every target outlined, they went for it. So there was no trade for me to take, even though this was what I wanted to see price do. So the only thing I can do now is wait. If we retrace, I could look for a buy. If we don't, then it is what it is, right? So what EU is doing right now, it's for me it's okay. But what I want to see again, a bullish. If you're bullish, I am on AU. Well, for now, I want to see we've taken out the low, right? Good. So we've had this, this, and this. For me to take any buy on EU, I need to see what this retracement. I'll place my order, expect us to take out this high, right? So we've done this on sales close next, maybe a couple candles later, trade above this high, use this gap, retrace, then I'll be buying for us to invert it and take out this high. If that happens, I'll take it. If that doesn't happen, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna have to wait. People take pictures.
The question is, are you God?
Hmm. So EU is dropping, and with the way EU is dropping, we'll be going for these lows. Pretty interesting. Let me see the F1. Yep, dollar is just buying. Hmm. And just like what I said could happen by 10, it's 10:45. I still us to drop into it and I'll look for buys, but if not, I'm done for the day. accumulation. So now it says accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution is basically what I'm expecting. So let's see if we get that. So we've traded into this 15-minute gap, but once it comes to this lower quadrant, then we have a breakaway gap here. So preferably I don't want to see something like this. If it does that, then yeah, I could take it. Use different. Use different. So this is what I wanted to see. Finally. You left it the same amount you saw. Ah, good. Okay. So this is nice. This is exactly what I wanted to see. We are in this breakaway gap on ES. We're finally in this gap on NQ. Now to see how it reacts. It's still the macro time. I still got like 15 minutes to see what price does. So if we should maybe get a rejection and we invert here, I'll be buying it. But so far, it seems like price is rejecting from the daily FPG. So let's see. Could this be a reversal? Maybe for relative equal lows. Could be. Could be. Let's see. Could be reversals for relative equal lows. Let me check the hourly candles. 15 minutes. 5 minutes. YM isn't really going lower, but we have 9:30 AM now. Okay, I like this 1 hour week on YM. Oh, we're forming a 1 hour gap. So let's see what happens in 2 minutes if we invert this 15-minute gap. So we are forming an hourly gap. And this is my bullish breaker here. So we've retraced into a bullish breaker. We have this hourly gap. So what I want to say now is for us to trade into here, take out this hourly gap, then I'll be buying. Mm-hmm. Hourly. Thank you. We've tagged the hourly gap on. Thank you. So we currently have an SMT with yes. Let me check why now. We've got all time highs. We created a 1 hour gap. Yep. Let me put it here and see if we'll tap into it. So I want us to come to this hourly gap on YM. Should be really, really nice. Then so if this can come, take this low out, then you look for a trade here. Trend line liquidity, relative equalize, all time high. That could be a very, very good trade. We do have this balance price region. We have this gap here. So if this could sell, come into here, I would I would buy YM. So I'm just waiting now to see if YM will trade into this gap. If it does, I'll look for longs. I already set an alert, so I'm just gonna wait and see. Let me set alert on all time highs because it could very much just go there. We've tracked the hourly gap on yes. Now let's see how we react off of it. So this would be a V-shaped recovery under 1 minute. Still got like 5 minutes. If you should come all the way here, it's a V-shaped recovery. How many points is that? That's like 30 points. Aiming for this high. correlated to equal height, yeah. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If it just keeps going lower, then obviously it's going for this liquidity pool. But I'm bullish on the day, so it's not a trade I can take. Yeah, YM isn't trading. YM isn't going lower. It's refusing to. Okay, we are having a strong candle push. Let's see if we're gonna invert on 5. Mhm. We are weakening again. Respect that it's other blocks, so the looks like we're respecting this. I need us to disrespect everything, yeah? That would show bullish intent. Do that. Retracement. Buy for the night. As you can see, we're respecting this very short of block. The ones we close below here, we might keep going lower. At this point, I don't think I'm looking for any buy. I'm gonna cancel all my orders, my alerts rather. That's what's happening now. 1050 reversal. Yesterday's reversal did make sense to me. Today's doesn't. But surprise it happens. Mm. We're still in this hourly gap. So let's see what happens. This looks like a V-shaped recovery, but it's not something I can take. Check it 2 minutes. We still have this gap here. So low. So what do we have now? We have low, high, lower, low, boom, breaker, expansion, right? That's what we have in here, which is nice for me, which is really good. So what I'm seeing now is just closing above here because why? We have a 5 minute gap above. So once just close above here, then I'm gonna buy this with my stop here, aiming for this side. So let's see if we get it. Find the value here. So so me, I'm still gonna wait to see if we do that. Because we're currently in the 1 hour gap. And I like the reaction off of the 1 hour gap. So 1 hour gap, order block, tapped into order block, rejection, which is nice. That's what I want to see. We're forming a 15 minute gap, which is not the best because we could be trading into this 15 minutes and then keep selling over. So we've got a 15 minute gap above. I want to see what we do when we get there. We've created a bullish order block now. Once we invert this, I could take it back. Because I'm looking at price and I want price to respect this order block on the 4 hour and this bullish breaker. So I would expect also this um I would expect us to disrespect the 15 minute gap being formed on the 15 minutes. But I need this candle to close above the immediately. Once we start stalling 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or still here, I'm not gonna bother myself. I'm done for the day. I need this in 4 minutes to push and close here. If that doesn't happen, because once you start having multiple candles, it's an accumulation. So price coming in might just be manipulation to then distribute lower, you know. So I would just not be interested then. This forming a swing low, it's not bad, right? But I need a push to close above. So I have this model 11:30, 11:45 reversal model. Let's see if that's gonna do anything. That's when the London session closes. Let me check. London, yep. The London market closed by 5 or by 4. Now I like this push up. So we're respecting this other block. Need this next candle to close above, and I could take it. Let me look at it on the 1 minute. Came into here, rejected from this breaker. We had this breaker, this other block. Price is rejecting from me. But it's too slow, so I don't even know if it's something I want to take. Like it's too slow. When is it gonna gain speed to then move this much? Get what I'm saying? Okay, that's good speed. Okay, this is good speed. We're expecting this order block, traded, rejected. Okay, Let me calculate how many points this is. That's 30 points. So I've got a minute left before taking this trade. We are moving. Let me calculate my risk because with the way it's moving, is it up to 2R? It still is. So let's see. Taking it on paper, order block rejection, inversion entry. We rejected from this gap. So let's watch and see. So it looks like the final 5 minute count looks like it's respecting this 5 minutes, which this 15 minute, which is not a good thing. So let's see if we're going to reject from this. Let's see if we're going to reject from this order block. So it says reject from this order block if we're truly bullish. If not, once we reject, we've just taken out highs to reject from this gap here to keep going lower, probably to aim for these lows. So let's see if that was happening. My head. Let's just see if this gets taken out. I'm done streaming today. So this looks like a V shape. 15 minute, 5 minute gap, inversion. To be going for this lows. So we've had YME all-time high. So that's pretty much it for me today. I don't know if it's gonna get stuffed about. I'll leave it and see. That's me done for the day. So this 15-minute gap, we're expecting it. Now we could close above this other block and keep going higher, but like I said, once we start stalling, I'm no longer interested. I do think we'll still respect this and this break and go higher. Question is when, right? When is that gonna happen? So could be now. We've still got like what 4 hours left in the day. So could be now, could be later. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the day. Thanks for joining. See you guys in the next one. I would let you guys know if it's profit or not, sure. But we'll see. Bye.